Yeah, I know you're going to be getting a lot of congratulations. I really hope you can remain humble through it all, being that this is really your first and only achievement. I'm not trying to burn you like the way you burnt down Dad's barn.
Hey, hold on, Dale. I think it's actually called a wedding toast. Yeah, not a wedding roast. It's wedding toast, and I think traditionally these sort of things were like supposed to say nice stuff about Greg. So
That's really awkward. Gray's older brother. He's great. Since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be like Gray. I tried to walk in his footsteps and kind of just fall around and want to be like him. So maybe that's why I've been in so many car wrecks. And
all right, well that's not really what I was thinking, Daryl. So Gray, yeah, obviously he's our big brother, and he doesn't really suck that much at like sports and competitions because recently, as you and I both know, Gray has taken over the title as the fattest Pearson boy.
Rachel, we all know you don't smoke weed, but you're going to have to learn how to roll a fatty if you want to get Gray out of bed.
Physically, I mean, it's no secret that physically Gray has been receding a lot.
Kind of like his hairline.
Okay, all right, hold on. Let's stop for a second. Let's start over, kind of get back. Let's get back on track here a little bit.
All right, let's start over. Let's focus on Gray and Rachel.
Okay. Rachel, you honestly you're just perfect for Gray. You're just gorgeous. You're obviously a woman after God's own heart. You're very intelligent. And honestly, it would not surprise me if you had a 4.0 in high school.
Do you think that Gray had a 4.0 in high school?
No, but I know Gray had 4 broken wrists in high school.
I remember one of those times, as many of you might know, broke his wrist from trying to ride one of our steers in February. So it's kind of a stupid idea.
So I guess if we're on the topic of Gray's stupid ideas, Dale, do you remember that time when Gray went through that really long phase where he made homemade explosive acetylene bombs out of trash bags?
Gray, how'd that work out for you?
Gray, do you want us to stand over here and talk into your good ear?
It's not that surprising to me that Gray went through an acetylene bomb phase. He's always been a bit of an amateur scientist.
Yeah, like for example, when Gray was in high school, I think he was like a freshman or something like that, he came up with this experimental drug conglomeration deal where he stole one of his teammates' like Coke bottle, 20-ounce Coke bottle, and filled 90% of it up with X-Lax, and it's just kind of unfortunate that the experiment didn't work out so well for the participant because he was out for 2 days and on the toilet for the duration of that entire time.
Rachel, as you can tell, we know Gray pretty well. One thing you're going to want to be aware of is he can get a little pushy and randy sometimes.
Okay, all right, hold on. I got a good story for this. So one time, I think it would have been my freshman or sophomore year of college, Gray was back on leave, and he decided to spend the day working on the farm. And so we had this really old tractor. It's like a 4010 tractor. It's like from the 60s or something like that. And of course, the ignition switch didn't work. And so the only way to get it started is to hook a chain up to it and hook the other end of the chain, like obviously up to the tractor, and then the other end up to the pickup. And you have to drive forward, and you ignite it, like just put it in gear, and it starts right up. And so Grandpa was on the other end of this deal, Grandpa Norris here, and so Gray decided to hop up in the pickup, and before they did that, they decided to choose the chain that was probably the first one they found, and it was literally 4 feet long, so not leaving them any room for error on this whole deal. So Grandpa's in the tractor, Gray's in the pickup, and Gray's like, let's just get this over with, we got stuff to do, and he just floors it. He just puts her to the ground. Wheels are spinning, rocks are flying, and snaps the chain tight, like super tight. It was super loud. I was the only one standing there observing this mess. Snaps the chain tight, and just this loud boom. and Grandpa's head snaps back like that, pulls it forward, Grandpa's like, oh man, I think I killed Grandpa. He slams on the brake, and the momentum of the tractor's going forward, and inevitably, boom, smokes right into the back of the pickup, right in the tailgate, concaving the whole thing in. Greg gets nervous, of course, again, because the whole pickup's shaking and all that. So he slams on the throttle again, pulls forward, and boom, it happens again, and this happened over and over, 6 times. And so, at the very end of the whole deal, I'm just standing there, I'm just like, what is going on? And so they both get out to witness the crime scene here. And so I remember both of them walking together, meeting at the middle, like in between the tractor and the pickup, seeing the entire tailgate completely concave and just absolutely destroyed. Both of them just looked at it, and I think Grandpa mumbled under his breath, like, man, that sure didn't go very well. They both turned around, walked separate ways, and it has never been spoken of until right now.
Impression and think that Gray's just completely hopeless. In all honesty, he's really not. He's full of great ideas, very innovative. For example, one time when I was a little kid, Gray comes up to me and he says, hey, let's go sledding. I'm like, for sure. The problem was we didn't have a sled, and also it was July. He's very innovative, came up with this great idea. To replace the sled, we found this wood pallet. So we roped it up to the truck and took off down the gravel road. Well, we'll just say it didn't end very well. The plum thicket in the ditch was not a very nice landing place.
Dill, do you remember one of Gray's other really, really good innovative ideas? Like how he got that Cuban cigar back into the country?
Didn't he take it to his wiener?
Yeah, I think it was a really, really small cigar. So. It always seemed like it didn't really matter where we were going or how long the duration of the car ride was, but Gray never stopped farting, ever. And it seems to me that Gray's stomach never ever really seemed to settle.
You know who has settled?
Who's that?
Rachel.
Okay, hold on, John. I think we're getting off track here a little bit.
Back to saying, maybe let's just focus on some of Gray's good qualities.
Okay. He's really good at fishing.
Yeah, he's a great fisher.
No, he's not.
Have you ever been fishing with Gray?
No, I've never been fishing with Gray, but I have seen him fish the last fudge pop out of the deep freeze. And all jokes aside, we really love you, Gray. You're just my favorite person, Rachel. I'm so excited that you're a part of this family. And just can't say enough how much I love you, and I'm so excited. And I really wish the best for both of you.
Yeah, and lastly, Rachel, we all know Gray's a lot to handle. He really is, and it's going to take a tremendous amount of patience to be around him, even if you're going to be around for like 25 seconds. It just kind of gets enduring. But honestly, Gray, there's no one in the entire world that can replace you as my older brother. And sure, you have broken my finger, you've totaled my car, you've set me on fire twice, rolled a four-wheeler on my back, you shot me with paintball guns when I was mowing the lawn, froze all my clothes before school multiple times. But really, all of those things, they just don't matter, because looking up to you as an older brother is just, no one else can do the job that you've done. Just as a role model for me and the things that you've done for our country and just the example you've set for me, like going into high school, it doesn't matter. Like you're the real deal. And especially marrying someone like Rachel, you're just incredible. And thank you so much for doing that. So with all that, let's raise our glasses to the new Pearson family.
What do you say we give a